We'll just begin with a minute of silence, and then today, since the first day, I'll take about 10 minutes to give a orientation of what we want to attend. So let's just close our eyes for a minute. Connect to our body. And even just go ahead and connect to your deepest aspiration for your life. This birth, your own spiritual journey, the thirst that is there in you. Your own thirst for whatever is the ultimate progress you want to experience in your lifetime, in your body, in your being. Just connect to that for a moment. Feel that flame of the quest, your own spiritual, the evolution of your being, or manifestation of your works. Just feel that thirst, that aspiration, that flame. And notice if you also have thoughts from the past, either consciously or subconsciously, which tell you, but you have failed, but you have not fully fulfilled it. That's there. Let it be there. That's one of the things we'll work through this course. For the moment, just be with the flame and keep it lit. A lot of this aspiration is grace. A lot of this aspiration is karmic, comes from our birth, comes from previous lifetimes. Just honor that thirst for progress, for spiritual. And no matter what is the sense of failure or disappointment, we'll work on that. And keep this flame of thirst to progress in the cave of your heart, in the very depth of your heart. Keep it there and connect with it for a few seconds. Now with that, you can slowly open your eyes. Or you could even keep it closed. I want to introduce this course for about 5-10 minutes so that it's clear. What we're going to attempt is the beginnings of a total and a fundamental transformation of our memory. The aspiration is this, that whatever is the highest consciousness that you are in touch with at this point of time, or whatever is the highest consciousness you experience in the divine, either you have access to it or you experience that in the divine, in your master, in your divine. We want that frequency to enter within your memories. It's as straightforward as that. So which means that when we access our memories, it has much of the transformed and untransformed. So it'll have the limiting states, limiting tendencies. Some of these are coming from this life. Some of it are coming as impressions even from childhood or pre-birth. We really want to, with great humility towards the divine, we want to work on all of these. We want to work on memories in our body, memories in our emotions, energies, memories in our thoughts. We'll do it in a very concrete way, which one of the terms I would like to introduce is replacement of sensations. So if the memory has a state or a sensation, if it is transformed, we'll be watching it in our inner senses. It should carry the sensation of the divine quality. For example, if you're already having access to a particular state which you feel is good, say peace or quietness or love, and it comes only occasionally in your good moments, that has to go as a sensation, as a quality within the memory itself. So to that extent, we will keep the exercise very concrete and experiential. So the key point is replacement of sensations and states. What's in the memory? The memory events will be the same, but it will carry the shine of the higher consciousness. For this, the main path or the main tool we will rely on is sadhana, inner practice. So when you go to a memory, there are two things that could be there in a limiting memory. Either something has occurred to you and your reactions are turbulent, or you have done something to another which is limiting. Now, much of these processes are not just done with eyes closed. We will introduce the process and allow it to continue through your days and weeks in the background to see how things build up. So two things, one is replacement of sensations, and the other, what sadhana was not done in connection with the divine, we would introduce the sadhana in the current time, in the memory of the you, and see how that helps. One thing to really come beyond is guilt. We will go through all this in detail. I'm just giving a gist. Guilt is something that is almost totally useless from a perspective of transformation. We will learn the lessons, but the guilt part, without going into it, we will work on the memories. For example, your knee is having some difficulty. It is not transforming. We'll take the knee of several times in your past and then we'll work. Ultimately, it should lead to an infilling of any of the higher or divine qualities like love, peace, joy, vastness into the memory lane itself. The most important thing to build during this, the possibility of doing this comes only if we can maintain neutrality. So if I go to a memory and if I get overwhelmed, it really can't work. So a certain degree of neutrality, a certain degree of stepping back from identification of the you in the memory is our basis, and we will work towards that. So we're going to put the very basic practice today, extremely basic first. I think some of you are quite adept at this, at least at the body level. We have come for several courses. There are a few who have just come in for the first time, and I will address both. We will have to do the practice in the body first, and then apply it into the memory field. So we're taking the most basic practice, be with your natural breath. Okay. Now, for those who are new, all we're doing is you're connecting to your body and you're placing your awareness on your breath and you're with your breath. Okay. That's the most basic level. So for those who are new, don't bother. It'll slowly come. For those who have been practicing for a while, your awareness is on your breath. And at the same time, with your in-breath, you just connect to the space above your head, the consciousness above your head. And with your out-breath, just allow it to flow in your body. Okay. This will infill the body with prana. But also, if you are connecting to the higher consciousness, or for those who are new, maybe I'll keep it simple, Basic step, awareness with the natural breath. Second step, at the end of the in-breath, connect to your divine. Okay, in whatever form or quality, connect to your divine. For those who have come for the body sessions, connect to the divine above your head. So what happens is in the in breath, you're touching a high consciousness. And then with your out breath, you're just flowing in your body. Two guidelines for the new people. Ideally, don't use imagination, because if you use imagination, it's just a mental thing and the transformation is not full. Truly connect. So for example, if at the end of the in-breath, you're connecting to the divine, you should feel the divine presence right here. Okay, so you can, that's why I think I put in that, if not, I'll mention again, keep a photograph of the divine on your table, very close to you, whatever it is for you, or light a lamp and keep it. You can even take the lamp as a referral point. So at the end of the in-breath, very tangibly, you should be feeling the flame, or you should be feeling the flower, or you should be feeling the divine. It should be tangible in your sensation. Only then the process works. Okay. If you use imagination too quick, it'll not come. Okay. So we'll attempt it. Once we do this, then we're going to do this today. I will ask you to go to a memory of you, and it could just be random. Once I do the natural breath, then I'll just go into the memory, and it could just be me playing in the school, let's say playing cricket. It doesn't really matter today. I want you to learn to place this practice within the body of the you there. So which means if your awareness was within your breath, you take your awareness within the you there, place your breath on the you, and just basically you're doing the practice in the let's say 5-year-old or 10-year-old playing, and in that person's body, your awareness and your breath is within that person, and watching the breath there and connecting the breath to the divine. I'll guide you through it. You can kindly close your eyes. Do this entire process in your experience and sensations. Don't hurry if something doesn't come. Connect to your body. Now, if you're doing this step correctly, you take your awareness and you feel your awareness entering your body, touching your body actually, which immediately will open up sensations, vibrations, and you'll feel the mass or the density or the weight of your body. This is the most important step now, or even in memories. You got to be able to take your awareness within the body and actually feel the body sensations and substance holding neutrality, which means when a part is tight or it has some illness or something untransformed, I'm extremely neutral. I'm observing the sensations, and I'm actually gifting my body with a touch of my awareness. I'm just touching my body's substance with my awareness. Often you'll see your mind will take over. You'll start thinking, which means you're not doing the practice. Take the awareness within the body's substance, touch it, feel its density, feel its sensation. Now you want to infill your body consciously with your breath. The breath is already there, but it doesn't fully infill into the cells of the body. When I say cells, tiny parts of the body. The more it infills, stuckness is not there inside the body. The basic premise of health is whatever comes, if it flows away, there's no problem. Psychological impressions, imprints, if it flows away, there is no problem. But things get stuck. To enable this flow, we want to learn to infill our body with our breath. So first step on that, keep your awareness on your natural breath, however it is. And wherever the breath is moving, move your awareness. Keep the awareness on the breath. Identify with the breath, be aware of the body. You will notice that you will be doing it and suddenly you will forget. Or you'd have got lost in thought, or something from the outside has pulled your attention, which then again leads to a stuckness. What is there gets stuck. Once again, move your attention or awareness to your breath and be with its flow. Now, just extend this a little bit more. Observe parts of your body that appear stuck or not fully open, and direct your natural breath there more. As you're with your breath, just extend your awareness into the pores of the regions which are not open, inviting the breath to come in, and it will come on its own. You just have to take your awareness into the deeper regions which appear closed and wait for the breath to come and it will be there. The more you take your awareness into the tiny parts, automatically sometimes things will pop up. Images of people, colors, sensations. These are the entanglements. We learn to work on that later. For now, keep going in and allow the natural breath to come in there into those tiny regions, which itself will enable the flow. Now we go to the third step. So the first, we touched our body with our awareness. In the second, we are with the breath, natural, and we go deep into the body parts and allow the breath to come there. In the third, we want our breath to connect to a divine quality or consciousness, and for the breath to carry that within our body. So for now, either connect to your divine, the Divine Mother, the Divine Lord, or you could just take your awareness above your head and feel any of the universal or divine qualities like vastness, silence, light, or love. I'll give you an example. If you're connecting to Divine Mother, you actually connect to her, wait, and you will feel her presence. You will feel a state inside her, which is what we are calling as the higher sensation. Or if you go above your head, you'll feel a vastness. So I want you to connect first to a higher sensation in the divine or above your head. If you're doing it right, so no need to imagine, wait for it to fall in. If you're doing it right, above your head, in your inner vision, you'll see a light, or you'll hear a silence, or you'll feel a joy or peace, or within the Divine Mother or the Lord, not just as a bhakti, but you connect to their body, you connect to their subtle body, and you will feel their substance. You will see their substance. You will feel their love. You will feel their presence. Do it this tangibly. Or if you connect to the samadhi, like for example, and if you feel a higher peace within the samadhi, that becomes your referral point. So now, come back to your breath, and with the end of your in-breath, connect to that divine quality or sensation. Allow your breath, or even with your full in-breath, let's do it like this. With your in-breath, throughout your in-breath, connect more and more to that divine quality or sensation. And with your out-breath, direct your out-breath through the different parts of your body into the very depths. I'll be quiet for 3 or 4 minutes. Through your entire in-breath, connect your breath to the divine quality or sensation, so that the breath feels that quality, feels that Divine Mother's love. So that the breath touches that vastness above. And with your out breath, direct your breath into the different parts of your body from head to toe, very deep within also. Concentrate fully with the in-breath on the divine quality, touching it almost with your awareness so that it infills into your breath. And with your out-breath, go into the micro points of your body. Just observe how your body is now. We're going to extend this process to a memory. So just take a break. If you're fine, stay in the same position. If you want to stretch your legs, take a sip of water, adjust your posture. Take a minute for us to take this into our memory. Same process we'll do for a memory. Just follow through. Let's see what unfolds. Allow your awareness to just go into your past or when you did the body work right now, if some memory had popped up. By memory, we just mean past events. Just select one memory to work on where you had some physical challenge or you were in a state which was not your best. Just take something that you want to work on. And develop great neutrality as a start. So don't get so identified with the you there. It's almost like you're looking at the you there. And it's almost like you're telling the you there, I'm now here to do an inner practice for you. So you just build that degree of neutrality. I'm here to do a practice for you. So all you have to tell the you is, I'm going to do a practice for you. So become aware of the body of the you there. And what is the body experiencing there? Just observe at a sensorial realm, not so much about interpretations from the mind or descriptions from the mind. What is the experiential sensation in the body of the you there? The body language, the inner posture, the inner state, open or cringing, overwhelmed or relaxed. Experientially, just observe the body there. Observe the breath of going or moving within the body there. You may not be fully aware, but there is the breath going on there also. Take your awareness and move it within the body of the you there. Whole neutrality. When you touch the body of the you there and go within, the inner state and conditions will be clearer. You will see something, you may feel an energy, a moment, some psychological state. For the next minute or so, take your awareness and your breath the breath that you have in the present moment. Take your awareness and your breath and move your awareness and breath through the body of the you in the memory, up and down and up and down. Going deep within the cells of the body there, allowing your awareness to penetrate, allowing your breath to go in into the regions which are constricted or entangled. And as you do it, some images may pop up, some colors you may see. Just allow it all to be there. We'll work on that in the next session. Or for those who've already come for our sessions, you can just offer that to the divine straight. Primarily focus on moving your awareness and breath through the body of the you there. See if the body of the you there experiences an infilling of awareness and breath. It's an actual occurrence that we are doing. We're not imagining actually. Actually, you're taking your awareness, you're taking your breath, and you're filling the body of the you there with it. It's a direct and also it's a semi-occult process. You're connecting to the body of the you there and slowly taking your awareness and your breath through the body. You'll notice the body filling up with something. You can stick to one memory, but if you have done this work before and if a few memories come up, you can put the natural breath and awareness within that also. Ideally, stick to one memory so that we get the experience and the method. Just observe the body of the you there for a second before we put the second practice there. Now, allow your breath to connect to the divine or above the head of the you in the memory. So you can do it in this way actually. You're placing your awareness either above the head of the you in the memory. Say, for example, if it's a 10-year-old, you're placing your awareness above the head of the 10-year-old. Or the divine connection you currently have with the mother or the Lord, you give that divine connection to the you there, even though the you may or may not have that much of connection. You give your connection to the you there. And how you do that is by just connecting to the divine and connecting the body of the you to your current experience of the divine. So give this connection first. Either you place your awareness above the head and feel that vastness above the head of the you. Feel that light, feel the divine above the head of the you, or just connect the you there to the divine, to the divine mother. And now we do the same process. With your awareness and breath, touch the divine above or near the you. And with your out breath, pass through the body of the you there, directing your breath into the tiny pores and cells. And then when the breath is over, with the urge of in-breath, connect fully to the divine above, vastness above, the you there, or to the divine close to the you there. And then with the out breath, allow the breath to pass through the tiny regions of the you there. Do this in your own time for 3 or 4 minutes. With the in-breath, enter into the quality above the head of the you. With the in-breath, enter into the divine. Touch the divine. With the out-breath, move into the depth of the different parts of the body there in the you. Or for example, with the in-breath, touch the samadhi's vibration in a very concrete way. Feel the presence, feel the peace. With the out-breath, allow that vibration to go into the very depth of the body of the you there in the memory. Let go and observe how the body is there in the you, and request the body to continue the process on its own in the background. Our bodies know how to automate. That's their gift. Just aspire and request the body to continue this on its own, there within the memory. If there is something subtle and nice that you feel is infilling into the body of the you there in the memory, request all other bodies of the you in your past intuitively to observe this phenomenon that is starting to occur, so that slowly they also can participate. Keep your eyes closed and I'll give some end guidelines. If you have time, you can even take a nap, allowing the integration to occur. And whenever you feel the process is complete, then you ground yourself and open your eyes. Till then, you can just be with the gentle rhythm of the process. And very important, offer the process to the divine, so that the ego of our sadhana and effort does not come in the way. We need to do the sadhana, and then we take our effort and ego out of the picture, and we completely offer the practice to the divine. Take all the time and close the practice on your own.